Artists, thank you so much. Art really matters, and your work is absolutely incredible. My wife and I went to the Harvard Fields Library a couple of weeks ago to see your work. We were blown away by it. I only wish I could create as well as you guys create. It's absolutely incredible. So without further ado, I promise I'm not going to be long. So good afternoon, everybody, students, families, faculty, and honored guests. I want to personally thank Jeannie Ritter for this great opportunity to speak at my alma mater, Harvard Fields. Nancy, my wife, right there, and I are grateful to be here as the co-founders of the Trinity Community Arts Center in Northport. None of that would have happened without Father Garnett and his deep love for the arts. He understood how powerfully art can bring a community together. And today is not about recognition, it's about identity. Because being inducted into the National Art Honor Society is not simply an acknowledgement of talent, and it's an acknowledgement that you see the world completely different. An artist just doesn't look, they notice, they don't hear, they listen. They don't just exist, they interpret, and that's a powerful thing. We live in a world that often measures success in numbers, grades, income, and titles. But artists measure something deeper, meaning, connection, and truth. Before I go further, I want to personally give a big round of applause to the parents and the families. You are the real MVPs. My son is an artist in Europe right now. I was where you're at this point in time many years ago. I bought the supplies, drove to every exhibit, and made space for every project that you have done. You supported creativity, even when it might not have seemed like the most practical path. Thank you for believing that art has real value. The arts require vulnerability. It takes courage to create, and even more courage to share that creation with others. Parents and families help make that courage possible by encouraging curiosity and self-expression. When we think about artists, we often picture someone with a brush or a sketchbook. But art has empowered some of the history's most influential figures. Winston Churchill turned to painting during the darkest days of World War II. David Bowie constantly reinvented himself, blending music, fashion, and fine art in groundbreaking ways. And of course, Vincent van Gogh, or Van Gogh, whatever you want to call him, put everything into his work, despite selling one painting in his lifetime. And now they are some of the most valuable in the world. What do they all have in common? They understood that art is not separate from life, it is life. To the students being inducted today, you are stepping into a tradition of risk takers, truth seekers. Being an artist requires courage to create something new, to share it, and to keep going even if it's not understood. Art matters because people matter. A painting can say what words cannot say. A sculpture, a photograph, a simple sketch can change how someone sees the world. If I may, I'd like to share something personal when I was in this school. Art saved me. In high school, my family life was very dysfunctional. I felt disconnected, alone, and like I did not belong. Then a teacher named Faye Graber saw something in me before I could see it in myself. She encouraged me, gave me the space to create. Through art, I felt a sense of belonging. Sometimes art just isn't about making beautiful things. Sometimes it becomes a lifeline and a way of understanding yourself when the world feels uncertain. That's why programs like this matter so deeply, and teachers like Jeannie Ritter matter so deeply. You never know which student is quietly finding their voice or discovering confidence through creativity. Nancy and I have dedicated much of our lives to building spaces where art can live and grow. At the Trinity Community Arts Center, we've watched beginners become confident creators, collaborators, barriers dissolve through shared creative experiences. We've learned that art is not reserved for a select few. It belongs to anyone willing to show up and engage it with honesty. So tonight, as you receive this honor, let me leave you with a few thoughts. Keep experimenting. Don't wait to be perfect. It never has existed. Growth is the goal. Stay curious. Some of your best ideas will come from unexpected places. Support each other. The strongest art communities are built on encouragement, not competition. Have faith, believe in yourself, and most importantly, keep going. Remember, whatever path you take in life, whether you become a professional artist, an attorney, a doctor, a plumber, an electrician, the bottom line, who you are is an artist, not what you make as a living, but the person you are an artist, and that matters. The world needs artists not to just to decorate, but to challenge it, reflect it, heal it, reimagine it. To the inductees, this is your moment. Celebrate what you have done. Step forward into what you create. Congratulations. You are artists, and that means something. What matters? Art matters. May God bless you on your journey. May He light the path before you, give you the strength and courage, and help you carry the light that is in each and every one of you. Thank you very much, and God bless.